A warm greeting to one and all gathered online on this bright and beautiful day. We welcome everyone on behalf of the management, staff, and students of the Alpha to witness the big day at Alpha Wisdom Vidyashram.
There shall be showers of blessing. This is the promise of God. There shall be seasons refreshing, sent from the Savior above. Showers of blessing we need. Mercy drops down days are falling, but for the showers we plead. There shall be showers of blessing. Send them upon us, the Lord. Grant always now our refreshing. Come and honor thy word. Showers of blessing. Showers of blessings we need. Mercy drops down days of falling, but for the showers we plead. But for the showers we plead. Dance, an art form, has a vital role to play in our tradition. It is an essential medium to invoke God's presence. Here comes Miss Chariot Linda of Class 8A to perform the Investiture dance.
Success is knowing your purpose in life, growing to reach your maximum potential, and sowing seeds that benefit others. John C. Maxwell. I now call upon Ms. Adin Abika to welcome this august gathering.
Not the power, but the ability to empower others. True leaders don't create followers, they create leaders. A delightful morning, momentous occasion at Alpha Wisdom Vidyashram, Investiture ceremony for year 2021 and 22. First and foremost, I extend a warm welcome to our esteemed chief guest for the day, Dr. D. Suresh, Dean Health Sciences, SIM ISD Trichinopalli Campus. We welcome you, sir. I now take pleasure in welcoming our beloved head of schools, Dr. Sudarshan Nair, whose able leadership helps us in our holistic growth. We welcome you, sir. Next, I extend a hearty welcome to our Deputy Principal, Mr. Feroz Raj Singh, whose inspiration and encouragement contribute to the development of the student community. We welcome you, sir. I sincerely welcome the principals of other boards who are always supportive and ready to offer a helping hand for our all-round growth. We welcome you, sirs. Great things are achieved through great leadership, and great leaders are created in classrooms. I'm delighted to welcome our dear teachers whose hard work, timely motivation, and encouragement always act as a driving force to reach our goals in life. Also, I welcome my fellow students who have the power to transform any event at Alpha into a bright and exuberant celebration. Last but never the least, I welcome our dear parents who have joyfully joined this virtual platform from different places to witness this grand event. Once again, I welcome one and all to this remarkable occasion. Thank you.
Ceremony is the most memorable occurrence of the school, where the elected student council members and the house captains are all set to shoulder the new responsibilities. Let's watch a short video on the introduction of our leaders for the year at 2021 to 2022.
While many are found treading the road of life, only a few come forward to lead. Among the hundreds of Alphites, only an elite few have dared to take charge and make others lead with their inspiring leadership. Officially vested with power and position, our young leaders are here to take an oath to swear their commitment and dedication to serve the students' community and the school as a whole. May I now request our Honorable Chief Guest, May I now request our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Suresh, to initiate the oath of secrecy to our school pupil leaders, Master Emma Johnson and Miss Sweta.
I,
Rema Johnson would like to pledge to work for the betterment of the school and be a role model to the students and the members of the Student Council. Admire my best to be an ideal leader. I now take this opportunity. I take this oath in the presence of my parents, teachers, and fellow students by taking the position of the school's people leader for the academic year 2021 to 2022.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite our captain of this institution, Dr. Sudarshan Nair, head of schools, to administer the oath of secrecy to our assistant school pupil leader, Master Mohammad Wasif Hussain and Miss Nivedita.
I,
Mohammad Wasif Hussain would like to pledge for the work of betterment of school and be a role model for other students and members of a student council. Admire my best to be an ideal leader. I take this oath in the presence of my parents, teachers, and fellow students by taking the position of Assistant School Pupil Leader for the academic year 2021 to 22.
Now I request that Honorable Chief Guest Dr. Suresh to initiate the oath of secrecy to Miss School Pupil Leader Miss Sweta.
I,
Shweta would like to pledge to work for the betterment of the school and be a role model to the other students and members of the student council and admire my best to be an ideal leader. I take this oath in the presence of my parents, teachers, and fellow students by taking the position of school pupil leader for the academic year 21-22.
Now I request our captain of this institution, Dr. Sudarshan Nayak, head of schools, to administer the oath of secrecy to Assistant School Pupil Leader Ms. Nivedita.
I,
Nivedita would like to pledge to work for the betterment of the school and to be the role model to the other student members of the students and members of the student council. Admire my best, be an ideal leader. I take this oath in the presence of parents, teachers, and fellow students by taking the position of ASPL for the academic year 2021 to 2022.
Next, we have our Deputy Principal, Mr. Feroz Raj Singh, to take the lead for the oath of secrecy to our junior school pupil leader, Master Vishwant Ram and Ms. Navina.
I,
Vishnatram would like to pledge to work the betterment of the school and be a role model to other students, members of the students, and members of the student council. Admire my best to be an ideal leader. I take this oath in the presence of my parents, teachers, and fellow students by taking the position of junior school people leader for the academic year 2021-2022.
I would like to call upon our sports coordinator, Mr. Vijay Bhaskar, to administer the oath of secrecy to our sports captain, Master Srinivasamurthy.
I,
Srinivasamurthy would like to pledge to work for the betterment of the school and to be a role model to other students and the members of the student council. Admire my best to be an ideal leader. I take this oath in presence of my parents, teachers, and fellow students by taking the position of sports captain for the academic year 2021 to 2022.
congratulations, Srinivas.
Spirits are made, they are not born. They are made by hard effort, which is the price that all of us must pay to achieve any goal that is worthwhile. Vince Lombardi. Alpha is the acronym derived from the renowned scholars Aristotle, Longinus, Plato, Horace, and Archimedes. Now I humbly call upon Ms. Kokila, Senior School Coordinator, for the swearing in of the Aristotle House leaders Alamin, Mohammad Rizvi, Kemashri, Abhigyan Tiwari, and Kanishka.
I,
Chemistry would like to pledge to work for the betterment of the school and be a role model to other students and members of the student council. Admire my best to be an ideal leader. I take this oath in the presence of my parents, teachers, and fellow students by taking possession of the house captain for the academic year 2021 to 22.
congratulations, Ma.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to welcome Ms. Helen, Senior Secondary School Coordinator, for the swearing in of the Longinus House leaders Farvaz Ahmed, Amrita Vashini, Rinalini, David Joshua, Dominic White, and Harini.
Farvish Ahmed would like to pledge to work for the betterment of the school and be a role model to other students, members of the students, and members of the student council. I'd my best to be an ideal leader. I take this oath in the presence of my parents, teachers, and fellow students by taking the position of house captain for the academic year 2021 to 2022.
Thank you, ma'am. It's my pleasure to invite Ms. Radhika, High School Coordinator, for the swearing in of the Plateau House leaders, Manoj Suresh, Srinidhi, Pujashri, Jasina, and Sai Santosh Kapoor.
I,
Manoj Suresh would like to pledge to work for the betterment of school and be a role model to other student members of the students and members of the school council. Admire my best to be an ideal leader. I take this oath in presence of my parents, teachers, and fellow students by taking the position of house captain for the academic year 2021 and 22.
congratulations, dear.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to call upon Ms. Nekalata, Upper Primary Coordinator, for the swearing in of the Horace House leaders, Shankaran Narayanan, Jahanara Begum, Srinidhi, Gautam Krish, and Kavishri Tamilarasan Shyamala.
I, Sankaranaran, would like to pledge to work for the betterment of the school and be a role model to other students and members of the student council. I admire my best to be an ideal leader. I take this oath in the presence of my parents, teachers, and fellow students by taking the position of house captain for the academic year 2021 to 2022.
Thank you, ma'am. It's my greatest joy to welcome Ms. Meena, Lower Primary Coordinator, for the swearing in of the Archimedes House leaders, Arman, Daniel, Sophia, Heba, Srinidhi, and Paul Disley.
I,
Arman would like to pledge to work for the betterment of the school and be a role model to other student members of the students and the students council member. My best to be an ideal leader. I take this oath in presence of my parents, teachers, and fellow students by taking the position of the house captain for the academic year 21 to 22.
Thank you, ma'am.
congratulations.
Being a great leader points to the ability to build teams that achieve great things as well. Quotes Maxwell. Now we have the privilege to listen to our leaders who have chosen the path less traveled. Let's start with our school pupil leader, Master Rema Johnson.
First of all, I wish everyone a good day. And second of all, I would like to thank everyone who elected me as the school's people leader. I didn't deserve this, but you chose me as your leader. And in return, I will not take pride in my position, but be loyal and grateful and try my best to improve our school. And I thank every teachers and students and friends who supported me. And I will represent our school, our students and teachers in a disciplined and the best way possible. And I would like to thank our HOS Feroz sir for giving us this opportunity. And especially I would like to thank Dr. Suresh for for attending this meet as the chief guest. And I would like to thank all the teachers who gave me this opportunity and elected me as your leader. I am forever grateful and loyal to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you for your promising speech. Next, we have in line our school pupil leader, Ms. Shweta.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to take this opportunity to extend my sincere thanks to our HOS sir, principal sir, coordinator ma'ams, Vijay Bhaskar sir, Pamela ma'am, and all the other teachers and my dear friends for being a constant source of support and motivation throughout this journey. I extend a warm gratitude from the deepest part of my heart to each and every one of you who voted for me. Henceforth, you'd see me discharging my duties in the best way possible, and I'm sure that you'd never regret this decision of making me your SPL. I know very well that the journey doesn't come to an end just with standing and winning in elections. The real journey is yet to begin, so let's all travel together with compassion and cooperation throughout the academic year. Thank you.
Thank you for your heartfelt speech.
Before you're a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others. Jack Welch.
Here comes our assistant school people leader, Mohammad Wasif Hussain, to address his comrades on this joyous occasion.
Good afternoon to one and all gathered here. First of all, I would like to thank the entire school management for showing me immense faith by selecting me as the assistant school pupil leader of a prestigious institution. Today, I take the oath that I shall do whatever is necessary for our school and make this academic year a memorable one. I may not be perfect all the time, but I promise that I will do everything in my power to get things right. I will try to make both teachers and my dear friends happy. I won't do any kind of partiality. Anyone who have any difficulty can get to me. Also, if you face any problem, you can come to me so that I would try to solve your problems. My dear friends, from now onwards, the responsibilities of our school belong to us. So, we shall stand as an unit against all the obstacles in these upcoming days. Conducting my promises, I would like to express my gratitude towards our Honorable HOS Sir, Feroz Sir, Vijay Bhaskar Sir, and my dear friends and teachers who trusted me and voted for me as the assistant school pupil leader of our school. Believe me, I shall never let you down. Let's take our school to the great height of success. Thank you.
Now, the assistant school people leader, Ms. Nivedita, will address the gathering.
Good day, everyone. So finally, my hard work brought some great result, which makes me as the ASPL girl. Gratitude is with which I begin my message. Yeah, myself is Nivedita as ASPL girl of our school for the academic year 2021 to 2022. It is indeed a great honor and privilege to be the ASPL girl of the reputed and prestigious school. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our Honorable HOS, respected principal, coordinators, and all my teachers for providing me a platform to develop a leadership. A best responsibility is owned upon me by the school. I stand here to work in collaboration with each one of the captains and alphites to achieve the best of the school. I promise to work hard with all my devotion, determination, zeal, and enthusiasm. I will try my best and work persistently for the excellence of our school. Finally, I would like to thank all those who trusted me and casted their vote for me. As I promised in the election campaign, I would never make you feel regretting for your choice. For me, the sky is the limit to represent my school and make it proud of me. Thank you, everyone.
Now we have a sports captain, Master Srinivasa Murthy, to share his thoughts with his fellow students.
A good day to everyone. At the very first, I would like to thank everyone for electing me as your sports captain. This is my first ever achievement in my school life. As I said during my campaign, I will fulfill your queries and problems by standing with you, and I will not let you down as your sports captain. I thank my dear students and teachers for supporting me, and a heartily thanks to Vijay Bhaskar sir for helping me throughout the event, and my sincere thanks to the HOS of our school, Mr. Sudarshan Nair, and Vice Principal, Mr. Feroz Rasting, and a heartily thanks to the chief guest. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, leaders. Order and reason, beauty and benevolence are characteristics and conceptions which are solely associated with the mind of man. Carl Pearson. Here we have an eminent and benevolent dignitary, Dr. Suresh Devraj, Dean of SRM Trichy campus. Medicine adds days to life, but occupational therapy adds life to days. Dr. Suresh has made these words come true by initiating and establishing the occupational therapy, physiotherapy, and allied health courses in the SRM IST Trichy campus. He has successfully guided and nurtured many UG and PG students for their research careers. He has also contributed his research works by publishing his articles in journals.
We request our Honorable Chief Guest to address the gathering, igniting the passion and creating new paths for their future goals.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Honorable Head of Schools, Dr. Respected Vice Principal, the sports leaders, the sports coordinator, our respected teachers of the Alpha School. I would like to express my sincere thanks to the management of the Alpha School and the HOs of the school to invite me to such a wonderful program. This is one of my best program, I would say, I attended. To attend a swanning ceremony of such a talented and budding young people of Alpha School. I'm really proud that I am part of this program. At the offset, I would like to congratulate all the students, especially all the leaders, SPL, ASPL, sports captain, and house captains. I would like to congratulate for your achievement of coming to this height. I would like to also express my sincere wishes to especially the coordinator of this program. They have done it very well. So you had actually taken me back to my school days, starting from the dance and the song which you sang. It all reminded me of my school days. I studied in ICC school, in Vidyashram school in Vellore. So I've been not a captain of, I've been a moderate student, not as you kids are like. So I used to really admire people who have become leaders like captains, and I used to look upon them that oh, they have achieved such a great height. So this is what you have done. You guys have really taken me back to school days. Right. So I am you would have seen a brief introduction given by MC Girl. It was very nice. Thank you. So I've been in the field of occupational therapy for the past 25, 26 years. And my duty is to empower people with disability. So people should not say disability, person with differently able. So they have talent. Whatever we do in 5 minutes, they might do in 10 minutes. So the magic of doing things even when you are not able to do, when you have some disability, that is in physical, psychological, social, or even cognitive. So all these things will cripple a person. So our job is to make them reach the normal as far as possible. So that is our so I just want to give you tips. I don't want to give advice because our children nowadays are very smart. You know, they don't like advice because I also have kids. Whenever I say I want advice, she'll say, "No, Daddy, you don't have to advise me. I know everything." So I would like to give you tips. So through my experience, I've learned few things which I want to share with you guys. So the first one, as a leader, successful leader, I would say anyone can become a leader, but very few are what you said become successful leaders. Okay, so I want to give you some 5 or 6 tips fast. I will not take more than 10 minutes. So first thing is you should have a internal motivation. Okay, a person who has got internal motivation can be only a success leader because nobody or anybody who's forced to do something or constantly you've been pushed or set target to achieve things cannot be a successful leader. So unless and until you set target for yourself, okay, I'm going to have suppose a school people leader or a sports leader, you set target for yourself. A person who sets target for his own work or his own abilities can be only a successful leader. So you have to get the best out of yourself. That happens only when you have internal motivation. So when you have this internal motivation, you do magic, right? So that is the first thing I want to tell. Second thing is taking up a leadership is not a joke. You will have now you are at home, okay, things are the normalcy has changed, but I hope the things will return to normal. You will come back to school. So when you are in this position, you should not take the pressure to others. Okay, you will have a lot of pressure. You will have a lot of tension. You will have a lot of things which you cannot do within short time, or you have the uh, pressure that as a captain or as a leader you will have that. You can experience. So what my suggestion is, what my tips is, whenever you're organizing a program or whenever you're doing an event, okay, the pressure will be more, but do not or do not escalate, do not pass on the pressure to your subordinates or your co-worker who is with you. Okay, you should stay calm, cool, and handle situation. So you should develop a skill called situational brilliance. Okay, suppose something happens on stage. Okay, you should develop the skill. You should be able to manage because no teacher is going to come and help you. Not a sports teacher will come and help you. So you should develop that situation in brilliance where you can handle difficult situation. Then the third thing is you have the power. So you've been elected by the people, by the students of the school, and it is like any other election. So you've been elected, so you're given some power. So you have the power in your hand, but use the power, but never ever misuse the power. Okay? You use the power, but never misuse the power. So, by virtue of abilities, qualities, you've been selected by the fellow students in your school. So, what I would suggest the secret is help. What I take in my life is I help patients. I help patients in coming to my department. But other than that, that is my duty. Other than that, I take it a point that I help at least one person in my life every day. So what does it mean? What does it mean? So it need not be your brother, need not be your mother, a unknown person. So why is it so important? The scientific study says that when you help someone with whom you don't know, you get happiness. Okay, how does the happiness comes is by the secretion of good hormones in your body. So keep helping others, keep helping others in your school. You will be happiest person. Actually, that is a self, what is it, self-reliance. You help people. When you help people, you become self-reliant. The fourth thing, which is very important for a leader, is the integrity. Okay, the integrity. You understand by integrity? You are to be honest, truthful, and fairness in whatever job you do. You should have these qualities. Okay, not when others are seeing you, but I tell you, the real character will be revealed when you are alone. Okay, when no one is watching you, then only your real behavior comes out. You know that. So when you are alone, you should have all this quality, not in front of others when everybody is watching. So that is the real person, the real conscience, and you should tell that what's right, and you should do only that. The fifth thing I want to tell is you are doing so much programs, you're going to do so much of program. You will meet different people. Always keep in mind that you should understand one concept in life that no two single person in this world will be same, right? So even twins, you heard of twins, they will have different thinking, they will have different perception, and they will differ in action. So when you are in a team, 10 people are there, there will be a lot of problems. So understanding each other and working as a team is the main goal to achieve in life. Okay, so adjust with people, management of people. So I would say you should celebrate the individual differences. Okay, you should. The person B will be like that only. He'll be shouting. Okay, accept him. Okay, don't try to change others, whereas you can change yourself. Okay. The sixth thing I want to tell is, can anyone tell what is the difference between a boss and a leader?
A leader
Okay.
leads the people, sir.
Yeah.
And a boss just rules over people without going out and helping others.
Very good. So that is also a nice answer. So why people are named school people leader, not school people boss, right? They could have named you as school people boss, assistant school people boss, but they have named this is being named as a leader because the boss will ask you to do the work, saying that come on, you do the work, but the leader will say, come, we will do the work, right? So you have to join with the students, don't order them. So you have to tell, come, let's do the work, not just give the work to them and say you do the work. And everything will go right unless and until everything is success. But then when there is a failure, the boss will tell you are at a fault. But the leader will say, never mind, we have failed this time. Next time we'll make it. So the person who shares the success with others is a leader. Okay, a person who shares the takes the failure to himself is the leader. Okay, so try to be a leader, not a boss, always. Okay, so that is very, very important when you become a leader. And the take-home message I want to tell you is, at most we have to come to Tamil. Okay, so there are a lot of things we have to learn from Tamil. When you say non, the lips will never touch each other. But when you say nam, the lips will touch each other. So you can do magic when you are together and work as a team for the progress of the school. So I take this opportunity to wish you all the best as a leader or assistant school leader, sports leader, to give your best to the school. And may God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable thoughts.
If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. John Quincy Adams. It's very apt for a great leader to address this occasion when the young leaders take up the charge. Insightful words and wise counsel from experienced leaders have always been helpful for the young people to march forward with their heads high on the pursuit of their goals. We request our head of schools, Dr. Sudarshan Nair, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am proud and privileged to be over you all to make a virtual investor ceremony for the academic year 21-22. First of all, my sincere thanks to Dr. Sudesh, the Dean of College of Occupational Therapy at SRM. And as you know, occupational therapy is a brand new branch which is wide open to all the students. Physiotherapy, occupation therapy, Bachelor of Occupation Therapy, Master of Occupation Therapy, PhD in Occupation Therapy. This is what we call global outgoing career. And for that, we are getting a facility which is an excellent facility which has come near to us. And it is led by Dr. Suresh. And we are very happy and proud of you to have as chief guest for the ceremony, sir. And second, my congratulations to all my dear and near children who has competed for the election and still could not procure the position because someone is little better than them. So my congratulations for all the competitors who have made a big competition, that they have shown that there is a chance of leadership in them. And my second congratulations go to all the winners, and you are accepted by your classmates, and they have trusted upon you, and you are going to be the school leaders for the academic year 21-22. So I wish the Almighty to give you all the power and strength to do the level best in the forthcoming year. And obviously, and this year is particularly for you, a lot of things to do differently because we are undergoing on a COVID-19 pandemic situation.
So wish you all the best and congratulations. Definitely, I should not forget to congratulate the leaders of 2021 who had done a wonderful job, though in with all this pandemic problems, they could do their level best as school people leaders. So a good congratulations to them also. And all the teachers, the sports coordinator, Mr. Vijay Bhaskar, and all the students who had been virtually coordinating as on this platform today to make this event a grand success. And I am very proud to say that so around 80 people were there in the beginning, and 80 people at different location and situation has been joined together to constitute a ceremony virtually and with an excellent coordination. A big clap to all of you. I wish you all the best for all the leaders. Without taking much more time of you, I would like to request our Deputy Principal Firoz Raj to say a few words about his views over here today. Firoz Raj, the mic is on for you, please.
Thank you so much, sir. Welcome to the guest, Dr. Suresh, sir. And thanks to Head of Schools for giving me this opportunity, sir. All the students, leaders, just a message which I always admire. It is actually said by the first Lieutenant General of India, Lieutenant General Chetwood in Indian Military Academy. I have just altered that for you all. Always keep that thing in mind. Honor, safety, and welfare of our school comes first and always. Honor, safety, and welfare of the students you lead comes second. Honor, welfare, and safety of your own as a leader comes last and always. We're all elected by our students. So stand for school, stand for students, and then for your own. All the very best. God bless you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your motivational and inspiring words.
Under the great leadership team, today Alpha Wisdom Vidyashram has witnessed the emergence of student leaders to lead the student community to a higher plane in its journey. Today's investiture ceremony marks a milestone in the journey of academics and the development of future leaders. In the current situation, COVID-19, we have proved nothing could stop us in our academic journey. Such a remarkable occasion is complete only with the words of gratitude like cherries on the delicious cake. Here comes Master Joel Richard to propose the vote of thanks.
Leaders are not born, they are created. Every child in a school is a making of leader for tomorrow. A warm and graceful morning to our honorable chief guest, head of schools, principals of various boards, dear teachers and fellow students. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of our school Alpha Wisdom Vidyashram and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked really hard to make this investiture ceremony a grand success. A great leader's courage to do things comes out of his own passion and not merely by his position. First and foremost, I sincerely extend my gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. Suresh, for his presence and spending his valuable time on this special occasion. I extend my sincere gratitude to our beloved head of schools, who has been our continuous source of inspiration with zeal and dedication. Next, I would like to thank our Deputy Principal, who is ever ready to put in his untiring efforts for the betterment of the Alphites. Behind every successful program lie the manifold efforts of our committed faculties. It's a great pleasure to thank our sports coordinator, whose untiring effort has brought this show a great achievement. I'd like to take a moment to thank the entire staff and Mrs. Srilata, Mrs. Noel Sophia, Mrs. Priyanka for the immense contribution to make this event a grand achievement in spite of the prevailing COVID situation. I would also like to thank our senior master M.K. Ashwin Raj of class 12C for his contribution in creating his masterpiece, Introduction of the Leaders. Finally, it is important that we acknowledge the unconditional love and the rock-solid support system showered on us by our parents. Where we stand today is the combination of hard work and efforts, and we know that we can go further with renewed confidence that you all will be there to celebrate victories. When we express gratitude, we must not forget that the highest appreciation is not simply by uttering words but to live by them. Once again, I thank each and every one of you here for your support in making the occasion a grand success. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you all. It's an end of the program. Once again, a big thanks to Dr. Suresh. Thank you, sir.